Wow. It's an early statement.
Yeah, sometimes you talk about setting the tone early. Aggressive early return from Sonego. Move forward.
Good footballer in his youth was Sonego. Based in Turin, up in the north. Didn't actually play a lot of tennis until his early teens. Enjoyed his football, like so many of the Italians do, of course. Musetti, on the other hand, was a very good junior. Won, of course, here, didn't he? The junior title. Did Musetti in 2019 when he beat Emilio Nava, who you'll remember lost to Cam Norrie last night.
Cain, Musetti.
Former world #1 in the junior game was Musetti. Let's see what the algorithm's got for us today, shall we? It's gone into the computer here. Okay, is that about where you would have it in this matchup, Tim?
I might have it fraction closer. I mean, if they played 10 times, is Musetti going to win 2/3 of them?
Lorenzo Sonego to serve.
I guess only time will tell. He's the favourite. I think the long format certainly favours Musetti.
Yeah, he'll look to get his forehand working. That's the shot that does a lot of the damage for him.
Sonego really has come out with a lot of energy. He's getting those feet moving early on. Be interested to see how sustainable that is.
For serve.
Not a bad play to use the backhand up the line against Sonego, Tim,
15 all.
because it seems like sometimes he looks to kind of get around that shot, doesn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. When your opponent is looking for a right-hander, is looking to try and run around their backhand to get their forehand into play, sometimes your target can get smaller and smaller on the backhand side. So aggressively to the forehand to open up the backhand is always a good play.
A bit of a mess of that with Sonego.
And just looking at that second serve, how high it got up, and then Musetti going to the drop shot. There's normally a little bit of a breeze on these courts, and I think for the umpire's left, the end that Sonego's serving from, there's the breeze behind. Means that the other end, Musetti, you sort of feel like you're playing uphill. You've got to be very aggressive.
Drop in temperature last night was marked. From about 5 o'clock in the evening till about 9 o'clock, it dropped about 7 or 8 degrees. It really was cool, wasn't it?
And the rest.
Yeah.
We were here past midnight and it was freezing. It's not a bad play when your opponent stands so far back to return the second serve to sneak in, but that was a good dipping return from Musetti. Couple of early breakpoint opportunities.
Close on the first volley. He's looking to come in as much as he can early on.
30-40.
Definitely looking to move forward, but he'll be looking to make some first serves as well. Just 1 of 5 in this game.
Juice.
He's only broken once in his
Advantage
first round win. It's Carlos Taberna of Spain.
Be disappointed with that backhand unforced error. Musetti had got himself into the rally after a big first serve from Sonego. 208 kilometers an hour.
Advantage, Musetti.
When you've got the wind behind you, you really don't need to go quite that big. Wait for the opportunity. Unforced error.
Giving himself more problems early on here. The one downside to Musetti being that far back on return, isn't it? Because when he hits this pass, look how far back he is.
Yeah, the volley anywhere in the service boxes was going to be a winner.
Premium on depth of the return. Crucial for Musetti.
Advantage, Sonego.
That's not coming back at 215 kilometers an hour, right on the center service line.
Extracts himself from a pretty sticky situation there.
1 game on.
Would he have felt a little extra pressure this week? I mean, defending those quarter-final points, do you think? Obviously, getting through the first round was a benefit, but would that have been a little bit of additional pressure for him?
Yeah, probably at his ranking. 39 in the world.
See there, Musetti hasn't really made much of an impression at this major so far.
That's a brilliant backhand down the line.
15.
Lost to Shelton here last year, did Musetti in the 3rd round. Year before, lost to Luca van Ascher in 5. But I think we said a similar thing at the US Open with Musetti coming in last year. He hadn't done a whole lot in New York, and then last year he was able to take advantage of a good run, made the quarterfinals there, eventually losing to Sinner. His brand of tennis makes this quite a fun matchup, doesn't it?
Yeah, most definitely. I think if this match were played solely from the baseline, forehands and backhands to each other, Musetti is a clear favourite, but Sonego is not frightened of disrupting things. Again, looking to come forward. Another feature of Musetti's first round match against Collignon was how difficult it was for both players to serve from the umpire's right. Obviously, you can see by the shadows, the sun is difficult. That was where the majority of the breaks came from, umpire's right.
Game, Musetti. Musetti leads 2-1.
Entertaining opening 3 games here. Musetti with a 2-1 advantage. Now, one of the young hotshots who are out here each and every day enjoying themselves here in Melbourne. Here they are, crossing the bridge down the Yarra. Oh, that's so cool. All looking forward to their day, I'm sure. Excited by the prospect of what they're going to see and do out there. Of course, they litter the courts. That is some lovely shots from the team here as they head down. Great to see.
Time.
Demasiado cuidadoso. Vale. Está bien, está bien. Tres has tenido. Vamos. Muy bien.
No Simone Tartarini here this week, which is interesting. He's been such a consistent figure in the corner of Musetti for so many years. Perlas in charge here. I'm sure Simone's on the phone back home.
$15 love.
It's a bit of improvisation there with the chip. Got there quickly.
15 love.
Not really the best drop shot he's ever hit, in fairness. 9 Italian men started here this week. 4th most of any nation. 5 into round 2. The record, incidentally, for Italian men into the 3rd round is 3. So we're guaranteed to have one here. With all due respect to James Duckworth, Yannick Sinner, a warm favourite tonight.
Yeah, that's beautifully done from Musetti.
15-30.
Great shape on this forehand. A lot of racket head acceleration that gives him margin for error. Moving forward, taking the drive volley out of the air. More pressure on Sonego's serve.
in the same situation again here. He's the 30-year-old. Did his pre-season actually at Nadal's academy in Mallorca. Quite a few players are heading over there in December nowadays. You been there, Hennes?
I have a few years ago, and it was fantastic facility, and it's been added to. It's expanded. Don't blame them. Perfect environment, good weather, great facilities. It's good footwork. It was the best intentions to get that forehand into play from Musetti, but he'll be disappointed he missed the shot, especially when he had another breakpoint chance. Looking to stamp his authority early in this first set.
Oh, yes, please. What a beautifully executed shot that was.
Juice.
Yeah, I've got to be honest, when he went to the drop shot, I thought that was going to be the wrong play, but the lob was spot on. Six break points in the first two service games. Sonego under extreme pressure.
Just got a little caught, didn't he, on the move in, Musetti.
Advantage, Sonego.
His forehand is so good, isn't it? He has such good control over it. You look through the numbers of the season, he very rarely misses his forehand as well. It's a very, very consistent shot.
Juice.
Yeah, it's brilliant tennis to watch. Both so aggressive off the forehand sides, different techniques on the backhand side. But both players moving corner to corner. Great shot making. It's the second slice backhand that Musetti's just overcooked.
Advantage, Sonego.
Not the easiest shot when you're downwind trying to play a slice from below the height of the net, but you really feel like you've got to make your opponent play.
Cain. Sonego.
Not been without his chances early on here, but he's failed so far to jump on them.
2 games all.
Pretty tight-knit group, the Italians, certainly from what I can gather. Sonego also very good friends with Yannick Sinner. They spent a lot of time together over the years. And you can see there that Musetti so far has won 4 of his 5 matches against his fellow countrymen at the majors. No prizes for guessing who the one he lost to was.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The players are ready. Thank you.
The Carrara area. In fact, his father was in the marble business, was Musetti's. Carving out all the Carrara marble, that stuff's expensive, I tell you. That's part of the world up there, so I'm told. Felt like a good play that though, didn't it?
Yeah, that's the one he's looking for. He's
15 all.
against the wind. He's got the short ball to take on the forehand side. Like he's just a little bit off balance and came over the top of the ball.
Yeah, it's interesting his forehand when you watch it closely, because he hits almost every forehand with both feet in the air. If you watch closely, there's not too many that produce the forehand like he does. Of course, guys that use the ground up, but he hits almost every forehand, Sonego, with both feet off the ground. Unlucky.
30-15.
Talked about Musetti missing a couple approach shots. Sonego would have loved that forehand just to drop in. He was moving forward, had Musetti a long way behind the baseline.
As Tim said, this man guided Matteo Berrettini from pretty much his early teens until he took him to the professional ladder. Vincenzo had a great partnership for a decade plus. Just actually looking at, I mean, it's early stages, but shots taken inside the baseline for both. Unsurprisingly, Sonego well ahead in that category. 36%.
Musetti would like that approach shot back. You come in cross court from this position, you can leave yourself open. Punished by Sonego.
Spread of the court.
Advantage Musetti. Cain, Musetti.
Been an entertaining 5 games to open the day here on Margaret Court.
Musetti leads 3 games to 2.
The Italian derby remains on serve.
Time.
Such a nice court, this one. Intimate. The second main show court, John Cain Arena, maybe a little bit bigger, but this generally I think is perceived as the second main show court here in Melbourne. Great venue. Made an improvement last year in how often he breaks on this surface, which obviously was a key thing for him. Wasn't breaking enough in previous years, but when you look at the pure numbers, he was break points, return games won last year on a hard court, 23%. That moved from 18, so he was able to get a few more breaks in the bank on the hard court last year. Find a way to make some more returns. Obviously has the benefit of being able to use that block return, but been sitting pretty deep here so far. That's a tough ball to hit a forehand off, isn't it?
Yeah, Sonego has been able to take advantage of a few shorter returns from Musetti. That time Musetti got the forehand into play and really drove it back deep. Likewise.
15-30.
That fast, deep return up the middle. Very effective. Gives you a bit of margin for error. Rush Sonego. It's only the 6th game of the match, but it feels like Sonego has been serving a lot of the time.
Yeah, he's played 25 points on serve so far. Musetti just 18. It's a good change-up, just squeezing the space. the returner.
Yeah, and it was a good second serve. Right on the sideline. Musetti a long, long way back, so that gives Sonego time to get his position at the net. Here we go again. More breakpoint opportunities for Musetti on Sonego's serve.
There's all those 7 chances that he's been able to save so far. Winner of 4 tour level titles, Sonego, on 3 different surfaces. Similar story.
Advantage, Musetti.
That's an example of a rally where Musetti's able to neutralise the serve to get into the baseline exchange. Whereas the 7 break points that he's lost, he's never really been able to get on level terms in the rally after the serve.
Continuing to frustrate.
Juice.
Big one then as well, 202. Average first serve speed today, 208 Ks for Musetti.
Very nicely done.
Advantage, Sonego.
Another good serve, getting Musetti way off the court. Not the worst return. But Sonego cutting down the angle, driving the forehand down the line into a big, big gap.
Yeah, those titles this man won on the grass in Antalya. That was an event they put on for a while in Turkey just before Wimbledon, 2019. Pretty hot there it was back in the day. He beat Kecmanovic in the final that year. He then won on the clay in Cagliari. And he also won in Metz indoors. So the 3 different titles, the 4 different titles with Winston-Salem have all been at different parts of the world.
Love.
The only thing really missing from Musetti last season was a title. It remains a bit of a head scratcher really when you look at it, because he's not quite been able to get over the line
15-all.
in recent times. He's lost his last 7 tour level finals, Musetti. Now,
there are some very good players that lost 7 finals in a row, Nick.
okay.
I spoke to Musetti about it, actually.
And what did he say?
Because I lost 7 finals in a row.
Okay.
And eventually got over the line against Tommy Haas in Vienna.
Nice. Putting yourself in position, I guess you got to keep the optimism high. Oh, yes, beautifully executed.
Yeah, you're obviously playing very well if you're getting to the finals, but obviously that then becomes the toughest match of the week because you're playing someone else that's pretty confident, and then you lose in another final. You feel like you've accentuated the problem that you had, but you've got to stick in there, keep believing.
Were you a final? Were you a favourite in those 7 finals? How many of those favourite finals were you a favourite, Hennes?
That is a good question. I think I lost to some good players in there. I think I lost to Sampras and Hewitt in the final of Queens. I might have lost to Pierline in the final of Rotterdam. Would have to do a bit of research.
Musetti's defeats to Bublik in Hong Kong, Djokovic in Athens, to Bio in Chengdu. That stung. He had match points there. Alcaraz in Monte Carlo, Jerry Shang in Chengdu, Cerundolo in Umag. Well played. And the other couple, Tommy Paul at Queens, and the other one. So, bit of a mixture.
40-13.
Yeah, I think the one in Chengdu last year really hurt because it was a pretty warm favourite to beat Alejandro Tabile.
Cain, Musetti.
Himself in a good position in the rally, but again not quite finding the final shot. 44 minutes for the opening 7 games here.
Time.
So much to do for the kids here. And if you head in there, well, there's a lot of fun to be had. Sorts of different activities here. It is a bit of a festival, as we've said a few times. Just an enormous suite.
Bravo, Sonny. Te vienes para dentro, después.
Bravo, Lori. Questa tranquillità, perfetto. Ale,
Dai.
coraggiati, ricordatelo.
Sonego trading 3-4. serves from Musetti.
Certainly was.
Love 15.
Good defensive lob because it was very high. It gave himself time to get back to the middle, but it was also up into that bright sun. And then a clever chip of the forehand low. Just feel like he's been so close, Musetti, to breaking serve. It's only a matter of time.
Loves that out wide serve on the ad side. Sonego, it's so flat. Yet to lose a point when he has hit it, in fact, so far today. Balls have been flying this week, haven't they?
15-30.
Especially in the first couple of games when they've come out of the can. Really, really lively, but after 4 or 5 games, they get fluffier, heavier, slower through the air. More pressure on Sonego's serve. Yeah, that's a beautiful backhand down the line from Musetti. We talked about Sonego moving left to try and get his forehand into play. But it was then the backhand down the line on the 10th shot of the rally that really opened things up. Safe approach shot down the line. 2 more break points for Musetti.
It's 8 already that he hasn't yet to be able to take advantage of.
That was a clever serve as well, just 181 kilometers an hour, sliding it into the body, got the defensive reply, and then used the drop shot well.
He's missed it. The unforced errors eventually do cost him. It's been coming. And the persistence has paid off eventually.
Leads 5 games to 3.
For world number 5.
Il Cain di prima di servizio suo era perfetto, eh? Forza, Ale, forza, incoraggiati. Ale, Lori.
So big, he doesn't need to go massive dizzy on that ball. 3/4 into the corner, Musetti's in trouble there.
Well, also, as when you're taking it early, then you're taking time away from your opponent. That was a good early strike.
that carefully.
Bravo, inteligente.
15 all.
Muy bien, inteligente. Ahí. Gran saque.
Just hear the voice of Jose Perlas in the background, as Tim was reminding us he spent a good long period of time with Fabio Fognini. Really good hitting. Held his position so tight to the baseline.
15-30.
He did. Musetti was in charge of that rally early on and perhaps went into the forehand of Sonego one too many times. Could have stayed on the backhand. Sonego less aggressive from that wing.
Couldn't have been any more aggressive there, though. Right in his grill.
15-14.
Short backswing.
Tu trabajo, cuídate del.
Taking that second serve return inside the baseline. A couple of break back point opportunities for Sonego.
First looks at break points for last year's quarter-finalist.
Qué gran segundo saque. Segundo buenísimo.
That second serve had a lot of work on it, didn't it?
It got a little bit big on Sonego. His return did not put Musetti under pressure, and then Musetti got the forehand into play.
Put the pieces of the puzzle in place, didn't he?
Yeah, it's a game of chess out there, isn't it? Musetti's trying to work over the backhand of Sonego. If Sonego gets anything on the forehand, he's looking to be ultra aggressive, and rightly so. He got the shot he wanted, overcooked it.
Huge difference in the unforced error count today so far. 20 from Sonego, just 7 from Musetti. Very much in keeping with the way he likes to play.
Brilliant play from Musetti.
Advantage, Musetti.
Working over that backhand, staying patient, waiting for the right opportunity to go into the forehand and knocking off the easy backhand volley.
First set point for the world number 5. Change of pace off the delivery, good enough. Had to be patient. Did Musetti throughout the course of the opening set. Chances came and went, but eventually he knocks the door down. 6-3, he's in front. Fun set of tennis, that, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 6-3 on paper looks fairly straightforward with one break, but when you understand the opportunities and how hard Musetti had to work, decent numbers on serve. Sonego getting punished on the second serve, only winning 29%. More winners, more unforced errors. Look at those breakpoint opportunities. Musetti did stay patient. And at the 10th time of asking, he got that all-important break of serve.
Time.
Good battle here a couple of days ago for Musetti on this court against Rafael Collignon, the Belgian who was forced to retire. Has now made the quarterfinals of 3 of the 4 majors as Musetti as
Second
well.
set, Sonego to serve.
Remember that great run he had at Wimbledon to the semi-finals a couple of summers ago. Paolo Lorenzo
15 love.
in the crowd, an interested observer. Of course, he's the tournament director in Rome these days, is Paolo. There's a lot for the Italian Tennis Federation. He was actually telling me a few weeks ago that they're hoping to build a roof on the Campo Centrale in the next 2 years. What a great event that is.
Love.
Think of all the events on the tour, as far as the Masters 1000s go, that probably the most atmospheric, isn't it? At that level.
Yeah, great tournament. Great history.
Made the most of the space there as well, because it's quite a condensed site, the Foro Italico. As that event takes place just before Roland Garros, a big lead-in event to the second major of the year.
Mm. 30-15.
Sonego just asking Robert Boundforth there if he got there before the second bounce. It was close.
40-15.
Yeah, I think if that had got over Sonego's head, then he probably would have been asking for the video review.
Game, Sonego. First game, second set.
Ahora, sobre todo desde el inicio, ¿eh?
Vale, bravo. Positivo così, va bene. Vale, forza.
Bravo.
15 love.
Igual.
15 all.
Vale.
Ahí.
Bravo, Sonny. Vale.
Qué gran saque de nuevo. Bien.
30-15.
Vabbè, bravo lui. Mischia, sta mischiando. Bravo, Sonny.
30 all.
Attivo, eso.
Lì va bene, forza.
Vamos a jugar, ¿eh? Dai. Sacando increíble el segundo.
40-30.
Dai.
Fantastic lob, and he's enjoyed that one as well.
Deuce.
Vale,
Advantage, Sonego.
Toca ir a la mina de nuevo. Vamos. Lo haces. Ahí.
Apologies for the lack of sound from our perspective for a few points there.
That is extremely well done from Musetti.
Deuce.
of the match so far, and he's floored him.
Advantage Musetti.
So much to admire in that exchange.
Yeah, great movements. Sonego definitely moving a little bit gingerly after that rally. Bit of a grimace there.
There's been a few too many of those. He's definitely feeling a little bruised, I think, after that last rally.
1-all.
Yeah, you feel that the Sonego forehand is the shot that can do some damage, so he has to stay aggressive on it, but there have been a few too many unforced errors from that wing.
Amazing difference in the speed he creates. Average topspin speed off his forehand, 124, just 103 off the backhand side. So that gives you an idea of the difference in pace from both sides.
Love 15.
Just makes such a high volume of returns, Musetti.
Aguanta el lugar, al menos. Ven, vivo. Eso es.
Keeps asking the questions.
Let's for serve. Love 30.
Quizzical look from Sonego.
Yeah, he can talk all he likes to his player box, but it's a shot he can't afford to miss. It's the shot he wants. Just seems that every time Sonego has served, he's been under pressure. Love 30 now. Oh, wry smile there from Musetti. That forehand return was round the net post, right on the sideline.
He's managed that much better. Lovely redirection.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. Had a big gap to aim into, but that was a fast return from Musetti.
Feast or famine off that wing.
15-14.
The frailties just become a little too frequent for him.
Yeah, Sonego's at 64% first serves, which is good. He's winning 2/3 of the first serve points won, but he's been punished on second serve, just winning a third.
Forced errors off the forehand as well.
Oh. 26 in total compared to just 10 from Musetti.
Cain, Musetti.
And he has paid a heavy price once again for the mistakes off that forehand side. Musetti with a set and now a break lead. If you want to do a bit of shopping, this is the place to be. And you can scan the QR code as well, because that will take you directly to the AO shop, where there's an abundance of merchandise to be had. You can see the t-shirts, the hats, whatever you want. They've all got the AO logos on, the great water bottles as well, if you want to get your hands on one of those. Scan the QR code right now, and you can give that credit card a good working over if you wish.
Sign.
Playing some very solid tennis out here. He's the man who's climbed up the world rankings. Last season was such an impressive one. Only 23 years of age as well. Worth remembering that. There's a lot of runway ahead of Musetti if he can continue to develop his game. Cracked the top 5 for the first time just 2 weeks ago. That's final defeat in Hong Kong. It's actually the first time in history that there have been 2 Italians together inside the top 5 since the rankings were introduced in 1973.
You can see how Musetti's just trying to vary that ball toss, throwing it a lot further left to get the ball out of the sun. Normally that would imply he's going to hit the big kicker out wide. That time went down the tee.
Do you think he's still going to play his best tennis on a clay court, Musetti?
30 love.
In the big picture?
Yeah, it's a nice problem to have, isn't it? He moves well, probably, but he's looking mighty effective on a hard court right now. Forehand unforced errors continuing to flow for Sonego. Just trying to find that balance, because he can't be passive. Musetti will take advantage. When he's trying to be aggressive, he's making mistakes. Got to play better.
Cain, Musetti. Musetti leads 3 games to 1.
Turned into a fantastic player, isn't he? And I guess for him now, obviously having established himself in the top 5, we in the media are always looking for more. Is he going to be the next player? Could he break the mold, the hold of these top 2 players? Is he a major winner? What is the difference, Tim, between being 5 in the world and being a major winner?
Well, it's Alcaraz and Sinner right now.
Okay.
We spoke about Demonor last night. What more can Demonor do?
Yeah. But my question to you would be, when if both those players slip up or they're injured and there's a chance, is he a guy that's going to step up? Is he a guy that sees himself as a major winner?
I think
do you
so.
think?
I think, again, the environment that you're in is important, and Sinner is leading that environment, being the Italian.
This is a great bit of ingenuity.
Yeah, recognised by his opponent. Hardly any backswing, a little flick follow through, redirecting the two-hander.
Because that will be the interesting factor, won't it? Because Alcaraz and Sinner at the moment are miles ahead. We know that. But when there is an opportunity there and one of them is absent or things don't go their way, which is going to happen at some point, this can't go on forever, who's going to be able to step up? Taylor Fritz has been pretty close. Zverev has been as closer than anyone. Both those guys have played major finals. Musetti yet to do that.
.30-15.
A fair bit going on off the court, as we said as well. Became a father early in his life as a 21-year-old. Now a dad of 2. Musetti's wife, Veronica, is here in the crowd.
.40-30.
It's a very well-worked point.
Sonego.
And if he could just employ that a little more consistently,
Musetti
well
leads
keep this
3 games to
competitive.
2.
He is, though, down a set and a break here on Margaret Court. If he were to lose today, the rankings drop wouldn't be too significant. Partly as a result of last run at the end of last year. He'll drop to around 60 in the world from 41 where he is at the moment, so still a drop of 20 spots, but nothing too dramatic. A lot to defend either in the next few weeks.
Time.
Allora, il tuo lavoro è insistere, bravo, il tuo lavoro è insistere così. Bravissimo.
Plays with a lot of heart, Lorenzo Sonego. Passionate competitor. It's the danger though, and we talked about his backhand side being a much weaker wing, and you can see it there because there's no pace on the backhand there. And we're just drifting down the middle of the court. And just allowing Musetti to take control of the rally. Got to do a little more.
Thirty love.
Musetti serves interesting. He made some changes to it technically last year a couple of times. He's a guy who hits a high volume of first serves. It generally is a serve to set up the +1 shot. More so on a clay court, Hennes, right?
Yeah, and if he really is going to challenge Sinner and Alcaraz, it has improved. Just got to keep going after it. Try and get a few more cheap points, hit your spots a little bit more accurately.
40-15.
He really is bossing proceedings here.
Yeah, yet to be broken so far here today.
Cain, Musetti.
Again, did a lot of good things in the rally. And Musetti's ability to make him play one more ball.
Musetti leads 4-2.
Proved to be fatal.
Cargándola y no hace falta que busques espinas. Que vaya pesada al fondo y ya te vale. Muy atento a la siguiente, ¿no? de entrar dentro de la pista. Si sale bien el resto, da un paso para
unusual not for him to have Simone Tartarini around. Simone's done pretty much every week, as far as I'm concerned, of his professional career, almost never not there. Change. As you just reminded me, Tim, Tartarini was actually here a couple of days ago.
Yeah, he was definitely for that. I'm 99% sure he was, but doesn't seem to be here today.
You might recognise the lady sitting just behind as well, formerly Novak Djokovic's agent, PR agent.
Fifteen all.
Elena. Caparello was central to Djokovic's management team for a while. That's a beautiful volley. Under pressure there as well. Wasn't much wriggle room.
30-15.
Another clever chip return, but that time Sonego getting in nice and close. Look where he makes contact with this backhand volley. Just inside the service line and plays it back. Deep down the line. Well played.
Yeah, the problem he's had today is that's obviously a shot that is such a foundation of his success, and yet it's just been unreliable. 23 unforced errors off the forehand side today for Sonego, and that is not going to get it done. It's been a little too untidy.
Juice.
Seen Sonego use the serve and volley, less so from that end of the court, but down. Break point again. Was looking to keep that rally short. He's missed a few forehands, but it hasn't stopped him going for it.
Advantage, Sonego.
Love the passion he plays with. As a guy outwardly, you know he's always there. Not afraid to wear his heart on his sleeve. Trying to keep this to just the one break.
Juice.
Not the easiest half volley, but again into the wind. Anything over the net within probably 3 meters of the net would have been a winner.
Only won 8 second serve points the entire match, Sonego.
Nicely done.
Never overplays, does he, Musetti? Never seems to
Advantage,
take on
Musetti.
undue risk.
No, but he's used his forehand very, very well. I think the majority of the time he wants to get into the backhand, but played strong cross court there, set up the easy backhand.
Hunting another break. easy with the sun directly into his eyes there, but he managed it well.
Deuce.
Musetti now 2 of 13 on break points today.
Well again, it's a smart return from Musetti because he's so far off the court. It's the only shot he had.
Advantage Sonego.
Getting the ball up into the sun. Not easy. Oh boy, doing double duty. He caught the first ball off Sonego's foot and then the second one off the net. Say these things normally come along in threes.
Sonego having to work tirelessly today on serve. When you look at the unreturned number, they're almost identical. It's not a lot of difference. In fact, Musetti has had more free points on serve over the course of this match. He's at 20%. Sonego just 17, which again highlights how often and how good he is at putting balls back in play.
That's what I said a couple of points ago. It's not easy when you've got to hit those bounce smashes.
Deuce.
You're deep in the court, the sun's in your eyes.
Musetti defensive lob, one of the best in the game. We saw it so much during the course of the clay court season last year. He diffuses these situations so well. There's the sun. Looking down into Margaret Court Arena.
Not sure what Sonego's saying there, but this is the wrong shot. Good serve, moves forward, step back, and then crack that forehand. The drop shot was poorly executed, and Musetti punished him. Musetti was expecting another serve and volley. A little over aggressive on that return.
Advantage Sonego.
Take those 2 points when they come around. Both corners making themselves hurt. I think that's Veronica, Musetti's wife. Fairly certain that's her. Excellent hold
New ball.
from Lorenzo Sonego, doing all he can to stay in touch here
Musetti leads 4 games to 3.
against the world number 5, who's got a set and a break lead.
Time.
Italy, of course, winning the Davis Cup in Bologna end of last year. 3 in a row now. Domination of that competition right now. They got a number of different teams they could put out as well, because Sinner wasn't available in Bologna. Caboli and Berrettini it was that week that stepped up. Captain Filippo Volandri has got something of an embarrassment of riches at his disposal.
It was a great reaction when Sonego held serve in the previous game.
Love 15.
Showing his opponent that he's still well up for the fight. This is where he has the opportunity. Musetti serving into the sun. Sonego can be patient from the back of the court. He's got that little bit of breeze behind him. Love 15, this is an opportunity.
Brilliant. No panic.
15 all.
It was a good forehand pass from Musetti, but Sonego will be very disappointed with the chip backhand. This is the one. He's got to do more with that.
Good defence from Sonego.
Yeah, absolutely, giving Musetti a taste of his own medicine, that high lob into the sun.
Here's the difference in the spin rates. Of course, the amount of top spin on the ball here. Sizable difference between the two, particularly on the backhand side. Of course, we know that single-handers so often generate a bit more pace, a bit more spin, should I say.
30 all.
Musetti using those new balls. Getting that first serve to skid through the court. Timely free point at 15:30. Probably feels like he should have run away with his second set, but some big points coming up.
C30.
task to come over the top of that one.
Deuce.
Still yet to break the Musetti serve. Definitely getting a few more looks in this set, though.
Let for set. Advantage, Musetti.
Put that miss down to, because we've seen a lot of that today, Hennes. Is he trying to do too much with the ball? Does he need a little more work on the ball?
Yeah, on that specific shot, just going too much. He's got that little bit of breeze behind him, so Musetti can't really hit through him. He's got to stay patient, wait for the right opportunity.
Thank you. Game, Musetti. Musetti leads 5-3.
Despairing look with his hands on his hips. Just been a little too inconsistent, which is something this man never is right now, it seems. Furthest he's been, the third round at the Australian Open. We certainly hope to be able to advance a little further this year. Potential meeting with either Thomas Mahach or Stefanos Tsitsipas in that third round. Taylor Fritz potentially looking a little further ahead in round 4.
Love 15.
Again, just a little rushing it, just trying to get in a little too quickly.
Love 30.
Ends up taking his own time away. He's losing his way here.
Love 14.
match is very much slipping from his grasp. Musetti with 3 set points.
Fifteen, 14. Third C14.
It's number 5 of this match.
Too good.
Second set, Musetti.
And Lorenzo Musetti in a commanding position in the Italian derby here on Margaret Court Arena. The number 5 seed is firmly tracking a place in the 3rd round. Anything standing out here, Hennes?
Yeah, second serve points for Sonego. It's been hard work. He's only winning a 3rd. Winner to unforced errors ratio is not good. 11 winners, 21 unforced errors. Did have a breakpoint chance, but has yet to break the Musetti serve.
Time. Third set. Musetti to serve.
So with that break of serve to finish off the second set, Musetti gets the opportunity to serve first in the 3rd.
Fifteen. Thirty love. 30-15.
They've got a bit of serve.
Beautiful. What an artist this guy is. His game is easy on the eye. What have we got here, Tim?
Yeah, just having a little look at Musetti's serve placement in the second set, we can see the vast majority of the time he's going into the Sonego backhand, winning 100% of the points in the juice box on the backhand and 80% in the ad box, staying away from that forehand. Really is in a commanding position. 2 sets to love. Serving first, 1 love, yet to drop serve. Long, long way back for Sonego.
Another Italian is taken to the court on Rod Laver. Big day for Francesco Maestrelli, who came through the qualifying here, got a win in round 1. He's taking on Novak Djokovic in a match about to get underway.
Love 15.
Sonego.
Yeah, I think he's kind of had the right tactic. He knows he's got to be aggressive with the forehand when he gets the opportunity, but he just hasn't executed that shot well enough. Too many unforced errors.
More width to that serve. Just got it out of the
15-30
strike zone of Musetti. Moving away.
Yeah, look at the match, the comparison. 44 unforced errors from Sonego, just 14 from Musetti. It's 30-point differential.
Stretch.
30 all.
Another player who had a coach that stayed with him pretty much from the first moment he picked up a racket all the way through to a professional. Gipo Arpino was his coach when he first came on the tour. He's a gentleman who worked with him all through his developmental years. They actually ended their partnership about 18 months ago, but oh, it's brilliant. Best rally of the match.
Yeah, great athleticism from both men, corner to corner. Great angle from Musetti, but Sonego just rifles that forehand down the line.
Cain, Sonego.
He's done well there. He's down love 30 in that service game.
Love.
It does feel as though this match is drifting a little bit. Let's have a look at what we got here. Only 3 straight sets victories. That's a little surprising. Of course, last year at the US Open, his opening match was against Mpeshi Pericard. He came into that match a little short of form. And he's built confidence on this surface, undoubtedly.
40 love.
Amanda Anisimova, a reminder, is next up on here. She's taken on Katerina Siniakova, the world #1 doubles player.
First serve.
Much Siniakova hasn't won on the doubles court. so good.
Musetti.
And he is definitely beginning to express
Musetti
himself
leads
here.
2-1.
Keeping the focus high. If he can finish the job here. He leads by 2-1 in the third.
Time.
Another beautiful day in Melbourne. A look around the grounds. It's my first time here in Melbourne for 8 years. I turned up last Monday. It's almost like turning up to a new site. I had no idea where I was. The investment, the infrastructure, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, it's a special event this, as we've said continually this week. And they have come in droves. That's a nice finish. And composed.
15 love.
It's been coming a lot at the start of this match. Got to get the balls coming off of the right ones. .26 of 38 today, Sonego, in the forecourt.
30 love.
It's all about taking the pace out of the first volley. So very nicely.
40 love. Cain, Sonego.
That's a rare thing. A love hold for this man. He's had his work cut out on serve
2
today.
games on.
How many times did you come back from 2 sets to love down in your career, Hennes? Do you know?
Oh, I did it twice at the French in 2004 when I made semis against Saulnier and Lodra. I think I did it at Wimbledon once. First time was Davis Cup away on clay in Czech Republic. Now I'm struggling.
Love 15.
Okay, so you've given me 4. Let's do a bit of digging here. Spot on. 4 it was. Alco Nieminen at Wimbledon.
15 all.
Lorenzo Sonego and Slava Dosadel.
Musetti doesn't want to get careless here. He's in total control of this match. Been able to boss the rallies with that forehand, but that was an untimely, unforced error.
Just enough elevation. Fine point from Sonego. And here we go. More chances for him to make a move here.
14.
Aggressive second serve wide
13-14.
to the forehand, opened up the court, and then perhaps a little closer to the line than he was expecting, but he'll take it. Wasn't perhaps the cleanest forehand he's hit today. Second serve opportunity. What will Sonego do?
Perfectly played point. And this time he was able to harness the power on the forehand. And finally, Sonego has secured a break. 3-2 he leads.
Time.
So can Lorenzo Sonego build on the momentum that he's grabbed here?
Yeah, first time he's broken Musetti in the match. Now he's got to back it up with a strong service game.
Love 15.
We have all the different stats and data points. Sometimes with someone like Alcaraz, we're looking out for number of drop shots. I think we need to look out for number of lobs from Musetti. He's used that defensive shot extremely well.
Oh, he's used that backhand impressively as well there.
Love 13.
Sonego hasn't been shy of the serve volley. I think that's a good tactic. But that time, it was a great return. Could he have covered the line a little bit more? I think it was more to do with the quality return.
Feature of so many of the top players is how quickly they recover the break. Often talked about it with Rafa and Djokovic. Such a nasty slice. Sonego just couldn't get underneath it, couldn't get a clean
Love
hit on it.
14. Cain, Musetti.
Talked about backing that break of serve up with a strong service game.
3 games on.
That was not what the doctor ordered from Sonego. Dropped his serve to love. Musetti bounces straight back.
Yeah, I think Nadal back in the day was around 50% of the bounce back break. Whenever he got broken, he was able to break back 1 and 2 times. He was a pretty special competitor though, that guy. Maybe the best ever in this sport, who knows?
15 on.
A few contenders for that category.
Yeah, it's a well-constructed point, and Musetti will be disappointed with that half volley. Anything in the due service box probably would have been a winner, but caught the frame.
There's the change-up serve. We talked about how he loves that kick into the backhand wing. He goes with the big one out wide. %60%. He's gone on the juice side to the backhand. Oh, what a hit. Hasn't been too many of those for his money today off the backhand.
30.
This was very pure indeed.
flat nets. First serve.
There's another. Peppering that corner.
Yeah, it's a good strike from Sonego, but I'm not sure Musetti should have been going into the forehand there.
On the bounce and 3 breaks on the bounce. This match has had a bit of a shake-up in the last 15 minutes. Sonego, 4-3.
Time.
Well, wasn't able to break Musetti at all for 2.5 sets. And he's done it in successive games. Can he cement it, though?
Yeah, I'll say it again. Needs to back it up with a strong service game here. Wasn't the case in his last service game. Drop serve to love. But this time with new balls.
50 love.
Coming forward behind that first serve a lot of the time.
Struggling to create that far back. Set his depth.
15 all.
Tough to handle.
15-30.
Looking to play aggressive, that is the right tactic, but that forehand was a bit of a slash rather than a controlled swing.
Sulla prima, forza, forza.
Served well in this set, 13 of 18 first serves. That's the best number of any set he's posted so far. So big issues defending the second serve today. They're just 29% of points won on his second serve today.
And he's got the forehand there. It's right to be aggressive. I think he's coming in on the wrong side. Why would he go into the forehand there? Can rush the one-hander, but it racks up another unforced error.
Nicely done. Musetti just couldn't get it to dip quickly enough here.
More serve and volley. Musetti a long way back. Nicely done on that backhand volley, fading away.
He's won 31 of 45 net points today as Sonego. 8 from 12 in this set.
It's the one he's looking for.
Advantage, Sonego.
No holding back on this one.
Off that slice as well, that he really just can't drift it back down the middle because of Musetti's position. He's trying to get the ball knifed into the backhand corner.
Advantage, Musetti.
Bad double fault. Another good catch from the ball boy.
Yeah, the aces and the double faults now. Identical number for Sonego.
thank you.
And the breaks continue to come here. Sonego just panicking on that last ball.
4 games all.
Can't believe it. Composing himself at the back of the court and making Musetti wait here. Musetti's not overly amused by this.
Yeah, there's a few people moving around, coming in.
Lori.
Ale. Párate un momento. Orden.
Ale. Cross. Sì, sì, sì. Pronto per venire avanti.
I mean, you can sort of understand Musetti's frustrations there, right?
Yeah, he's ready to serve. You play at the server's pace.
He's such a solid pattern.
15
Kick serve down the middle, return comes back down the centre, and he gets his forehand moving. It's absolute nuts and bolts of his game.
Musetti taking a leaf out of his opponent's book, using the serve and volley. Sonego had a bit more time on that forehand to get the correct grip and really attack it.
Tratta
di bene, tratta di bene. Forza. Su.
After 2 blemishes on serve, it looks as though this man's going to make the correction in this game. Put himself on the doorstep of victory.
Ya está, ya lo sabes.
40-15.
Sigue, lo estás haciendo bien. Vamos. Eli.
Shot. Musetti attacking the Sonego backhand again, but this time driving that backhand beautifully down the line. 40 love, back to 40-30.
His 3rd backhand winner of the day. Joy was short-lived. Musetti sensing perhaps now is the time to strike and put this match to bed. He's a break away from doing just that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the physio has been called to court.
Well, as you just heard from Robert Bamforth, Sonego's going to get a bit of treatment here with standing on the cliff edge of this tournament right now.
Not exactly sure what it's for. Bit of grimacing going on. And then a bit of grinning going on. Looks like he's banging his leg. Perfectly entitled to call the trainer, but it's obviously going to be a delay in the game, and he's the one that's going to have to come out and serve to stay in the match.
There'll be a number of physios on site here this week, roaming the grounds. Of course, depending on where they are, the nearest one is, that's how long it'll take to get here.
Looks like someone's in the tunnel.
Stefan Vivier is the physio. He's making his way out here.
Musetti had been a little bit distracted in this third set, lost his serve a couple of times, but managed to break back, and now with the lead, just focusing on his side of the court.
Stefan Vivier was Roger Federer's physio for many years, privately, with a few other players as well. Spent some time on the tour. And so often the physios get hired directly, especially these days, by the players.
Yeah, they build up relationships on the tour in the physio room. Those physios employed by the tour, and you've got a good relationship, a good rapport, then sometimes they are employed directly by the players.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sonego is now receiving a medical timeout.
Even more so these days with the fortunes in the game, more and more players are able to employ their own private physio, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a good investment. Your health is your wealth. Making sure that you're staying fit and in one piece. We know how busy and long the schedule is. Demands are high, the rewards are high.
Sonego, his career, you look at his prize money over the course of 7-8 years as a professional, things have gone up. And of course, you can remember last year he had a great run at the majors. He's made $9 million as Lorenzo in his career. 168 wins, 185 losses, so he's still in the negative in that department. And a lot to be said for playing well at the right events as well. Last year, of course, Wimbledon, he made the last 16, 240,000 that was here. Last year, he made the quarterfinals. That was $665,000 Aussie dollars last year.
It's the meditation Musetti's side of the court, going through some breathing techniques. Yeah, stay focused. 4 points from the finish line.
Here. We should get a couple of minutes to assess the injury, then you get medical timeout kicks in. I think it's 3 minutes to do what's required. Not quite sure how much he's going to be able to do, but doctor, I think, on the left overseeing it if needed. Musetti, a bronze medalist as well, worth remembering. The Olympic Games a couple of summers ago now.
Time.
He has a CV and note now as Lorenzo Musetti. And we'll see if he can finish the job here.
A clever chip again from Musetti. He's using the wind just to feather the ball over the net, and once it gets below the height of the net for Sonego with the wind behind him, he's got to be very precise with that backhand volley.
Good in his luck there. And that's going to be a dagger to the heart of this man.
Yeah, good improvisation on this forehand from Musetti. And then sets up for the backhand pass. Sonego would like to think he had it covered, but clips the top of the net over the racket. Love 30, 2 points from victory, Musetti.
Some frailties off that side, and he knows it as well. Maybe he's been slightly hampered by an injury, who knows? I mean, he could answer that question, but he finds himself on the brink of elimination here. Quarter-finalist last year. Second round exit looming this time around.
30-14.
That was right into the corner. Not the best of volleys. Musetti had the option of going both ways. Sonego guessed right.
Just missed it by a matter of millimetres. Just wouldn't quite curl, would it?
Great hustle. He had a chance on that backhand pass. He gave it a good flick of the wrist. Sonego's still alive.
Advantage Sonego. Juice.
57 unforced errors, and so many of them have come with time on the ball like that.
I guess with the movement of Musetti, Sonego feels like he's got to go close to the line, but those unforced errors have accumulated. That was a clever shot.
Advantage Sonego.
Musetti did well. Looked like he was going to play the drop shot and then pushed it back deep.
Yeah, complete change of grip as well. Almost a chopper grip on that shot. Pushing through it.
Juice.
Doubles now outweighing the aces.
Yeah, it looked like he's struggling to push up that back leg on the serve. Had treatment at the previous change of ends.
This time he couldn't get enough on the lob. Good approach.
Advantage Sonego.
Handcuff Musetti. Got to stay patient here, the world number 5. As he looks to try and get over the line.
Wanted to take it out of the air, but the movement wasn't quick enough. He let it drop. ended up making life difficult for himself. Still should have made the shot.
Advantage, Musetti.
Yeah, it's a shot of a man that does not want an extended rally.
May not be many of those around the corner either, because Musetti is at match point. A timid end to this all-Italian affair on Margaret Court Arena. Two good friends. Musetti wins the battle of the Lorenzos though. The world number 5 matches his best result here in Melbourne. He's into the third round, 3-3 and 4.
Yeah, I'll be delighted to come through in straight sets.